Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, welcome to a Patreon episode of Monster Movie Fun Time Go. We're going to start off a series of movies here that are not, strictly speaking, monster movies. I just thought it'd be a fun series to do, and here on the Patreon we get to open up a little bit and do other things. So we are talking about Planet of the Apes today from 1968, which is the year I was born.
Wow, it's your birthday year.
It is based on the novel, loosely based on the novel Planet of the Apes by Pierre Boulet. It is 112 minutes in color in English. The budget was $5.8 million and the box office was $33.3 million, and it spawned a whole shit ton of sequels and 2 TV shows and comic books and a role-playing game, which is out soon. I have my digital copy. I have the digital copy, but the physical one is not here yet. Honeybee, I know you've seen the new ones, but had you seen this one before?
No, I have not. I was shooketh.
Okay. Was it a little different from what you were expecting?
Yeah, very, very different from what I was expecting. Because, I did know that the newer ones were, I guess like a reboot or something. But, or I knew that they had, came from something before them. But I did not, I think that I have seen the, weird one with Marky Mark.
Oh, yeah.
In 2010 or some shit? 2006? I don't know. I have seen, I'm pretty sure I've seen that, but a long time ago, and I only remember certain little weird pieces of it. But Planet of the Apes, to me, what I think of when I think of it is, the newer ones. Yeah. So it was very interesting to go back to this and to see where it all began.
The cast is Charlton Heston as George Taylor, Roddy McDowall as Dr. Cornelius, Kim Hunter as Dr. Zira, Maurice Evans as Dr. Zayas, James Whitmore as President of the Assembly, James Daly as Dr. Horonius, Linda Harrison as Nova, Jeff Burton as Dodge, Robert Gunnar as Landon, Lou Wagner as Lucius, Woodrow Parfrey as Dr. Maximus, Buck Cardelane as Julius, Norman Burton as Hunt Leader, Wright King as Dr. Galen, Paul Lambert as Minister, and Diane Stanley as Stewart. That's the fourth astronaut that doesn't make it.
Wah, wah.
Stewart's her last name. I did have notes. I don't know where I put them. I think my main note was, why is Taylor such a dick? He is just an asshole. Although a lot of his early being an asshole is, boy, humans sure do suck, so that he can kind of go on a personal journey of deciding that maybe humans aren't so bad after all.
Yeah, let me tell you how freaking shocked I was. Because okay, in the beginning, when, after they've crashed, and basically when the apes come out, everything is very, none of the humans are talking, none of the apes are, no one's grunting, it is just very quiet. Which I was very, I was like, why is it so quiet? Because there's a lot of action going on, and it is so quiet. So you can imagine my shock when the next thing I know, one of the apes is physically speaking. I was like, whoa, holy shit. That escalated quickly. I was not ready for that. It was so funny.
Okay.
I just wasn't expecting it.
For him to speak? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so folks, there's a twist at the end of this movie, which if you don't know by now, if you hadn't seen it, I'm going to spoil it now. Now, did you know about this twist? Did you understand what was going on until it happened, or did that surprise you?
It surprised me.
Okay.
Because I didn't know that was what was going on, but also I was like, oh yeah, damn, that makes sense,
So there's this really weird part of the movie, but so the thing is, the astronauts think they're on another planet, and then it's revealed at the end that they're on Earth in the future. Now, the fact that the apes they encounter are speaking English should have been a hint. But there's this thing in movies, especially older science fiction movies, where aliens just kind of speak English and we just accept it and don't question this at all. And so, and I even once read part of a autobiography by Charlton Heston where he talks about this, and he's like, I don't think it's a problem because English is just the lingua franca of movies. Everybody in movies speaks English, and I'm not going to worry about it. So he was aware that was an issue, and he just put it aside. But really, their first thought should have been, why are these apes not only speaking, but speaking English? But they never questioned that. So it's a bit of a plot hole, but we just deal with it. So, but it is kind of a flaw, I feel. So there's a lot going on in this movie. A lot of themes of nuclear war and racism and classism and animal rights and things like that. Only it's the humans that are the animals. But, it's like, what if animals treated us the way that we treat them? We wouldn't like that. Doing to others and all of that kind of stuff. I guess. So was that when it got to the Statue of Liberty part, was that a big shock to you?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Good. Yeah, I think I actually saw that scene as a kid before I had seen the whole movie. And then years later, they do a parody of that scene in Spaceballs.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a very famous scene. There was also, I think, some controversy because when he sees the Statue of Liberty, he says, "God damn you all to hell," and I think there was some pushback on his use of the word "goddamn." But Heston's argument, anyway, was that he's not just swearing; he is literally asking God to damn them because of what's happened. That it wasn't gratuitous in his mind. So he thought it was all right. Well, how about I go through the plot here from Wikipedia? Thank you, Wikipedia. Astronauts Taylor, Landon, and Dodge awaken from deep hibernation after a near light speed space voyage. Their spacecraft crashes into a lake on an unknown planet. Taylor's estimate places them in Orion's Bellatrix system, 300 light years from their home solar system. Before they abandon their sinking vehicle, Taylor, the mission commander, reads the ship's chronometer as November 25, 3978, 2006 years after their departure in 1972. The three astronauts have been in hibernation pods and have aged slightly less than 1 year. However, a fourth astronaut, Stewart, is found to be dead, having aged rapidly after her hibernation pod was compromised. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, they put in a female astronaut. That was progressive of them. But then Taylor says some things later that make it seem like, well, she was just brought along as breeding stock.
Yeah.
But that's a bad plan, though. That 3-to-1 ratio is not a good idea at all. That's not practical. I don't know what they were thinking.
They're thinking we can only put one bitch in this rocket ship.
1 man to 3 women would have been more practical just from a genetics point of view and from a how long it takes to make a baby point of view. But nope. The men travel through desolate wasteland, coming across eerie scarecrow-like figures and a freshwater lake with lush vegetation. While the men are swimming, their clothes are stolen and shredded by primitive mute humans. Just 'cause. Soon after, armed guerrillas raid a cornfield where the humans are gathering food. Taylor is shot in the throat as he and the others are captured. Dodge is killed and Landon is captured in the chaos. Taylor is taken to Ape City. What a creative name. It's right next door to Human City. Two chimpanzees, animal psychologist Zira and surgeon Galen, save Taylor's life, though his throat injury renders him temporarily mute. Taylor is placed with a captive woman whom he later names Nova. He observes an advanced society of talking apes with a strict caste system. Gorillas are the military force and laborers. Orangutans oversee government and religion. And intellectual chimpanzees are mostly scientists and doctors. The ape society is a theocracy. While the apes consider the primitive humans as vermin to be hunted and either killed outright, enslaved, or used in scientific experiments. Taylor convinces Zira and her fiancé Cornelius that he is intelligent as they are by communicating through written messages and by making a paper airplane. Dr. Zayas, their orangutan superior, arranges for Taylor to be castrated against Zira's protests. Taylor escapes and finds Dodge's stuffed corpse on display in a museum. He is soon recaptured and regains his voice, which alarms the apes. Get your filthy paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
This was like, I think it is stinking paws, but this was definitely a moment where I was like, oh, because, this is referenced a lot throughout.
Yeah.
I think this is a big cultural moment,
Yes, definitely. That, and it's a madhouse, a madhouse. A hearing is conveyed to determine Taylor's origins. Taylor mentions his two comrades learning that Landon was lobotomized and rendered catatonic. Believing Taylor is either from an unknown human tribe beyond their borders or was the subject of a mad scientist who gave him the powers of speech, Zayas privately threatens to castrate and lobotomize Taylor for refusing to reveal his origins. With help from Zira's nephew Lucius, Zira and Cornelius free Taylor and Nova and take them to the Forbidden Zone, a taboo region outside Ape City where Taylor's ship crashed. Ape law has ruled the area off limits for centuries. Cornelius and Zira are intent on gathering proof of an earlier non-simian civilization which Cornelius had discovered a year earlier to clear heresy. Taylor focuses on proving he comes from a different planet. That's what he thinks. When the group arrives at the cave, Cornelius is intercepted by Zayas and his soldiers. Taylor holds them off by threatening to shoot Zayas, who agrees to enter the cave to disprove their theories. Inside, Cornelius displays remnants of a technologically advanced human society predating simian history. Taylor identifies artifacts such as dentures, eyeglasses, a heart valve, and, to the ape's astonishment, a talking human doll. Zayas admits he has always known about the ancient human civilization. Taylor wants to search for answers. Zayas warns Taylor against finding an answer that he will not like, adding that the now desolate Forbidden Zone was once a lush paradise. After Taylor and Nova are allowed to leave, Nova's a current human woman who can't speak, that he's paired with.
Which I just think, but I really just think we could have gone without that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Nothing with stupid.
Yeah. Zayas seals off the cave to destroy the evidence while charging Zira, Cornelius, and Lucius with heresy. Taylor and Nova follow the shoreline on horseback. Eventually, they discover the remnants of the Statue of Liberty, bum, 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 revealing that this supposedly alien planet is Earth long after a nuclear war. Understanding Zayas' earlier warning, while Nova looks on in shock, Taylor falls to his knees in despair, cursing humanity for destroying the world. So there you go.
Damn, son.
The The original novel is more of a satire, and he actually is on a different planet, and it's more technologically advanced. It's basically like 20th century Earth, but it's all apes driving cars and flying airplanes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the twist at the end, there's a couple of astronauts who find Taylor's ship and are reading his account of this whole thing, and then those astronauts at the end turn out to be apes as well. So
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I definitely was not expecting this movie. I don't know really what I was expecting, but this was not it, and I really actually enjoyed it a lot. I'm really glad that I got to watch it, because I don't know that I ever really would have. And
right.
yeah, it's interesting. I loved how it ended. Just like you're just like, oh, what the fuck, you know? And I love that it ended that way, and I love that we have more to see. Because, yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting this movie. I love the doctor and the prosthetics. Is that what it is? Like, their little, like,
Yeah.
prosthetic monkey.
Yeah.
Like, they look great. I really like how they kind of move with them talking.
They're very advanced for the time. Apparently, when the cast would break for lunch, the actors playing the apes just sort of naturally segregated themselves according to what they were playing. So all the chimpanzees sat at one table and all the gorillas sat at another. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what did you think of Roddy McDowall, Cornelius?
I mean, he's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Okay. Well, see, he's my favorite just because he's Roddy McDowall. He is in all of the original movies. I don't think Kim Hunter's in all of them. She's in several of them, but I don't think she's in all of them.
Okay.
And he's just, a figure from my childhood who's in everything. I think I snapped you something. I recently got the Buck Rogers.
Oh, you did,
show,
yeah.
on DVD, and he's in like the second episode of Buck Rogers. And he was and he's in Fright Night and Fright Night 2. You've seen that, haven't you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we did it for the show, but it was a Halloween one, so you didn't do that episode. Oh, you gotta see him in Fright Night. He's great. But he was, I often compare him to Donald Pleasance in that during a certain time period, they were both a very affordable way to add a little bit of class to your movie. If you didn't have a big budget, but you wanted a quality actor you could count on, you could probably afford either Donald Pleasance or Roddy McDowall.
Okay, interesting.
He first got famous as a child actor and then just continued. One of those few people that made the transition successfully without becoming all fucked up.
Nice. Well, I definitely think he did a great job. I meant like just his character is annoying because, he's the like boyfriend who's like not listening because he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Just like,
he doesn't
shut
want to take
up.
chances. He's the one who's like, oh, we got to be careful. We could get in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, he plays Cornelius in a couple of them, and then he plays Caesar in one, and maybe a descendant of Caesar in another one.
Fuck yeah.
Another one of my problems with the English in this movie is that if it were on Earth 2,000 years from now, I don't think the English would be easily recognizable. The language from 2,000 years ago is very different than the languages today. And take that another 2,000 years in the future, especially if there's been a huge catastrophe where a lot of our records have been destroyed and recordings. Because I think in modern times, with the way that we have recordings, it's a little easier to maintain the language in a certain way. But if that all gets lost and then 2,000 years passed, it's going to evolve and change, and it's not going to be recognizable. So that's even another problem with the whole premise that they're speaking English that I completely recognize and understand.
I never
But
thought about it, not once. I was more
that's of
like,
course
what the
not.
fuck, they talk?
Well, that's just me nitpicking like I do. That's my job.
Yeah, for sure.
This is available on Tubi, which I don't know that it was a couple weeks ago when we decided to finally go ahead and do this, but it is now. I own digital copies of all this, which of course you can buy or rent from all the regular places, but you can watch it for free on Tubi. I'm just going to guess that the other ones are on there. I don't know. I haven't confirmed that, but so the next one is Beneath the Planet of the Apes from 1970. We'll look at that next.
What are you gonna rate it?
Oh, it's 5 stars. Definitely 5 stars. Even if Taylor is a
for
dick.
Sure.
We're going to make our way through all of these, and we'll take a little bit of look at the TV show and the animated show. We won't do every single episode, but we'll take a look at them, like we do. Now, remember, if you're a patron and haven't requested a patron movie yet, you may do so. And if you've already done one, we don't have that many patrons, so you may do a second one. Just let us know. We do maintain the right to refuse anything that we just personally find objectionable. But there you go. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for being patrons. Until next time, I have been Precious D.
And I've been Honey Bee.
Remember to keep calm and take shelter in basements.
And please, don't misuse science.
We won't see you, but you will hear us next time on Monster Movie Fun Time Go.